of us dream of seeing the world.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
goal for so many, but would you be willing to do it on two wheels?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
But that is exactly what a Danish engineer has spent the last 5 years doing, combining his passion for cycling with his desire to travel. I caught up with him yesterday as he rolled through Philly. From cycling the Laguna Brava in Guatemala to pedaling his way through the pyramids of Giza, Tom Anderson has spent the past 5 years traveling the world on two wheels. Through 37 different countries, he says it's the people, not the places, that define his journey.
I basically learned that people are very friendly and open, and they just want to help you.
Same goes for the city of brotherly love, where Tom stayed with friends of friends of friends while in town for 2 days. I caught up with him on Kelly Drive, where he just clocked his 25,000th mile. My first question, are you crazy?
I think I am, but it's good to be crazy. I don't mind being a little different. That's okay.
These days, life looks a lot different for the Danish engineer. With a $20 a day budget, he says he saved up enough money for the first year, then worked a cattle ranch to get by a little longer. Now he does freelance work when he needs to.
I used to sit like 10 hours a day in front of my computer and doing this programming thing, and it was okay. It was a well-paid job, which was good. I was able to save up money for my traveling, but it was not really my passion.
So what does one pack for a cycling trip around the globe? Well, for Tom, things like food, clothing, a tent, sleeping bag, even a stove, and of course, a camera to capture it all.
Very nice couple down in Charleston.
Having snapped over 40,000 pictures, Tom documents his daily trek on cyclingtheglobe.com. From spending his 28th birthday on top of an erupting Bromo volcano in Indonesia to getting chased by stray dogs in Turkey, I'll let him explain.
They come in packs of 10 wolves, and they chase you. For some reason, they really like guys on bicycles.
Having traveled the length of the equator, Tom admits he's taken a few flights since he can't cycle the sea, but when on the ground, he averages about 60 miles a day. He says he's not in a hurry to finish, but was eager to start.
I didn't want to be like 80 years old and sit back home and say, oh, I really wanted to do this, but I never got to do it. So I'm happy to be doing it. I'm having a great time and meeting so many nice people. That makes it all worth it.
What an adventure he's having.
And he's an adventurer and so sweet. He mentioned all the people have made this really a worthwhile journey, but he's just as nice as the people he's met. By the way, he's been to so many places that, of course, we just dream about. And he's taken some incredible pictures. I mentioned 40,000 of them. Here's one of his favorites. So this is the Mary Cemetery in Zapanta, Romania. It's actually famous for its colorful tombstones with paintings that describe the people buried there.
Interesting.
And even shows scenes from their lives. So that's kind of an interesting cultural thing. He calls this picture Thai beauty. It shows the beach in Thailand, which he says is packed with natural beauty. Perfect place to rest after all of his travels. Another picture from Thailand shows the Songkran Festival, which he says is the world's largest water fight.
Oh, that's
pretty
too much.
cool, right? It happens for 3 days. Definitely going to get wet on those days
kids
there
having a great time
in Thailand. And the last one here, this is so cute. This was taken in the Northern Territory of Australia, where he met an Aboriginal boy. And he says the adults are pretty shy, but the kids just love the camera. So I thought that was pretty incredible. He has seen the world. He mentioned 25,000 miles so far, which is the distance of the equator. So, I mean,
and that's
around
60
the
miles
world.
a day just tells you how long he's been doing it.
Oh, yeah, 5 years. So, and going strong.
Good for him.